Hi, it's me again, Christian from ancoreSoft, on how to add and manage jobs in ancoreShare server. And as always, we're going to log on to our ancoreShare management console. And before we can add new jobs, we need to have at least one report which is enabled to be published. And we're going to use the sales report, enable, save, and we can go to jobs, create a new job, call it our weekly sales report job. Save. And now from left to right, we start to add information to this job. The first part is what report will be used. So we can add couples of reports, but in that case, we only use one report, add. And the question is, in what export type we want to export it. We're going to use PNG because I want to have it as an embedded email and send that to our recipient. Who is our recipient? The next part. We can either use the recipients one by one, or we can use a recipient group. I'm going to use Robert as a recipient and switch to email. And as you see, by default, send mail is deactivated. I'm going to activate it. And the question embed PNG reports in mail is set to true. The default subject and the default text here we're going to change. I'm removing that here. And instead of that, we are able to use ancoreShare variables. That is a very simple way to use information from the system directly while you're typing here. And first is we're going to use the recipient salutation. So let's see. We go to recipient. We have here the salutation. So it will be hi Robert. There we go. Hi Robert, here is your weekly report. Next step, stores. If we want to, we can also send the report to his recipient storage. So not only he will have the email, but the file is also stored in his storage for later use. We keep that on yes. If we want to, we can also put the file on FTP storage, in the network share, on Dropbox, etc. We'll leave that false for the moment. And for later, we can use activating our scheduler and asking the system from today on, starting at 2000, we want to have on each Friday that the system shall send this report automatically. Going to save, but to make sure that it works, I'm going to run the job now. I'm going to hit start. So the job will be executed, the report is grabbed from the system, connecting to Qlik, getting all the data, and as soon as it's done, it is sent to our recipients. If you want to see what's going on behind the scene, you have this task history where you see automatically that the report took 7 seconds to send, to create and to send. This has been sent to Robert. That was the report. That was the export type sent via the mail channel and also in the recipient channel. I'm going to open the emails, loading. We see we have here our email containing the information and also the high resolution PNG. Okay. Since we had also activated the recipient storage, it's possible that we log on to the system using the email address of Robert. We need to use his password, log on, and there we go. We have also the file in his export. Okay. FTP storage, you need to have your FTP credentials. Network share, just give your folder where you want to have the files. I'm going to use C data. As soon as you do it, click on test settings and the system is trying to reach that area, and if it works, click on save. When we're going to activate that, we need to activate also the network share button here. Don't forget that. And if there are multiple files, you are able to zip that to a single file. And finally, there is the Dropbox option, same as network share, but you have to get your Dropbox token, edit, and then you are ready to go to send your files also on the Dropbox. Let's test it with the network share now. Run job, and he's saying, hey, you haven't changed. You have changes, so you need to save. Now we're able to run the job, but I don't want to have it in the emails and so on. I want to change my default settings. So this is only for testing purposes. So I'm going to deactivate everything, but not the network share. This I will be activating. And we keep the default recipient. And we click on start. So, and automatically when the job has been executed, can go to our folder system C data, and there is our report PNG. And in our task history, we have our second report execution. Okay, that was managing and adding jobs in ancoreShare server. Thank you and bye bye.